Fala família, beleza? Sinistrão aqui com vocês com mais um vídeo aí de Compartilhar MASQUERADE Bloodlines 2. Sejam todos muito bem-vindos, já sabe, puxa uma cadeira, senta no chão, vamos que vamos. Deixa o like no começo do vídeo para não esquecer, deixa o comentário e vamos que vamos. Vídeo anterior, então, nós fomos atrás do William, Nosferatu, que tinha algumas informações, mas ele acabou se explodindo, né? E agora nós estamos na memória do Fabian, de novo. E a gente vai atrás de outra vítima. Vamos ver qual é que é. Mais uma vítima do assassino do Vergalhão. Agora vamos encontrar a Safia, se ela sabe alguma coisa, e depois a gente vai pro local do assassinato, pro local do crime, para ver se a gente consegue alguma pista, talvez seja, não sei, talvez o cara que é o local do nosso assassino, o local do assassinato é o local, como fala, é onde a gente está usando como esconderijo, né? Basicamente.
I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to? Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two.
Tem uma voz.
The little birdies talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need? Tell me about the K-factor. Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective? Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date. How about that shopping list? Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that? Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Give me the skinny on the failed experiment. It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective?
Deu para ler a última linha.
Around the second sentence. Well, thanks, little fella. No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear. I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them. Hey there. How's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so. I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
Tá bom. Vamos lá pro esconderijo, né? Pra ver essa cena do crime.
Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully. But it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell.
Preciso dar uma passadinha ali, dar uma bebericada em alguém. Obrigado. O estranho é que todas as habilidades do Fabian precisa só de um ponto de sangue para poder.
The address I had was in a set of down at heel apartments, hardly ever used.
Para poder usar.
Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick me up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings.
Cadê o?
Reggie was around here somewhere. Always worth dropping in for a bite and a chat.
Just need a big score. Call it a night.
Reginald, my friend, hope you're not too chilly.
Always gentle, always calm. The world flows like a stream through the
Meningão.
forest.
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I kinda, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie. You sure you didn't see anything?
well, I thought I saw no.
Something was not on his mind. That was clear. If I could take a sip, fella, I'm parched.
I have warmth to share with you, my friend.
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. I got places to go, people to see.
Vamos ver se a gente consegue vasculhar a mente dele.
Bring you the best of vibes.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual. What are you hiding? I know I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth. I wouldn't get anything from him, but I did know someone strong-willed had done this.
Tá.
Reggie, old pal?
Obviamente alguém
Fine night.
bloqueou mesmo
Sharing.
a mente do cara.
Good night.
Become
Beleza. Cadê anotações do caso? Red. Quem impediu o Red de falar? Red viu alguma coisa? O que aconteceu na Pioneer Square? O que a polícia já tá sabendo? Ver como é que tá aqui, ó. Tinha um corpo. Ah, tá aqui o corpo ainda. Como assim, velho? Os caras não limpam, não levaram o corpo embora? Ho, 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 Feliz Natal!
The darkness comes out to play. Bed of Night is here to keep you company all night long. Whether you're winding down from a long day or just beginning your nocturnal adventures, let my voice be your sanctuary, dear.
Quinto andar. Vou dar uma subidinha no sexto aqui só pra dar um bizu. Só pra ver se tem alguma coisa. Não tem. Ah, é bem no apartamento mesmo que a gente tá.
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne. It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. One way or another. I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghosts never learned to write?
Ah, tá aí uma boa pergunta.
Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former. Cute kids, though I do hear twins are a real handful.
Gêmeos dão trabalho.
If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes. Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business. Maybe Dale used it to scope out heaven. This place used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here.
O que ele anotou aqui? O Dale. Ah, finalmente o Dale tem uma cara, um rosto. Dale comercializava poções alquímicas e sangue fraco, às vezes fabricava também. Ele próprio não era sangue fraco, então não sei como entrou no ramo. Ele era carniçal, mas não sei de quem. Confusão na Pioneer Square. O quarteirão tava um caco. Alguém havia posto um bloqueio mental forte no Red. Meu contato no lugar, para ele não dizer nada sobre quem estava na saída do prédio, obra de um membro, lógico. Eu ia preparando uma mistura alquímica que ele nunca tinha visto. Achei por bem pedir a opinião de um ou dois especialistas. Qual era a poção do Dale? Dale preparou uma poção bem interessante, o Elixir. Eu quero descobrir o que tem nele. Vale a pena consultar um especialista, quem sabe a senhora Thorne ou Safia, ou ambas.
Maybe some sort of ancestral heirloom. Or Dale had been drunk at a flea market. Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
Gato. Dá pra...
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport. Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Não pode ser.
How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you. Someone forget to feed you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by. Did you see who killed Dale? Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course. If only you could tell me what was really going on. Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it. Any clues for me? I'm kind of stumped. It's illuminating. Thank you, little buddy. Hope you get to dream of mice.
Nossa, você gasta um ponto de sangue pra isso, véi. Tá bom.
Hey, buddy. Not sure I agree with your philosophy. More rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
Memória, um elixir. Cadê? Mas eu conheci uma pessoa que morava na área dele, um carniçal que mexia com poções alquímicas. Felizmente ele não morava mais lá, porque Não tinha mais cabeça e estava pendurado em um vergalhão. Eu alguém havia posto um bloqueio mental forte no Red, meu contato no lugar, blá blá. Tá. O que aconteceu na Pioneer School? Um corpo em um apartamento da Pioneer. Quem morreu, o que aconteceu era Dale e ele está morto. Quem matou Dale? Dale está morto e as particularidades são bem familiares. Vergalhão e uma cabeça faltando. Quem será o assassino? Quem?
I figured I needed my strength for other things. Nope, had nothing to say. Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
Vai perguntar como você morreu. Eu ia falar, o vergalhão no meu coração e tá faltando a cabeça.
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frat-boy Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me.
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alk cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe?
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dummy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, you know, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
Não sei não se vão escrever, viu? Tá, então a gente precisa saber quem que era o mestre do Dale, quem que era o cara que alimentava ele. Vamos falar com a senhora Thorne para ver que elixir é esse que o Dale estava trabalhando. Essa habilidade do Fabian de falar, né, com os itens e tal, ela é boa e ao mesmo tempo não é. Porque o objeto ou a vítima, ele não tem...
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was.
Ele não tem muito fundamento, né? Não dá pra, por exemplo, quem te matou? Eu não sei. Porque eu sou um produto da sua mente. Então, se você não sabe, não tem como eu saber. Complicado. Ele só dá dicas, né? Tipo, ó, por exemplo, se for um papel assim, quem escreveu em você? Eu não sei, mas a pessoa ela tinha uma letra cuidadosa, a tinta é especial, ele usou uma pena, entendeu? Então é meio complicado, ele só dá dica. Parece que Safi estava pesquisando um pouco sobre alguém chamado Nômade. Olha só, vou dar uma olhada, pode ser importante. Vou lembrar disso depois. Nômade, quem é o doador de Dale? Quem é o doador, hein? Mais coisa pra cá? Não, só a véia. Vamos falar com a véia.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room. I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt eyes and such, you might recognize it? Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
Memory?
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
Tá bom, tchau. Vou falar com a Safia então. Ela tem uma foto aqui, ó. Igualzinho que tem no outro. No esconderijo lá do. Os caras reaproveitaram. Então vamos lá falar com a Safia. Se é uma poção de memória, podia dar pro mendigo lá, né? Bebe aí, velho. Clareia aí sua mente. E lembra quem que entrou no prédio aí.
I figured Sophia would be in. She kept on business hours, but then so did I.
Caraca, velho. Esse assassino aí é ligeiro, hein?
I'm back.
I can see that.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel. I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not a recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Tolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Tolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. I'll drop by later.
I'd like that.
Cara, eu não pediria ajuda pro Tolly, não. Eu vou falar com a Katsumi,
Katsumi was at the hole in the wall.
que ela é a líder dos...
I knew where Tolly was hanging out with his ear. Nico knew his apples from
Que ela é a líder dos... Fala, dos anarquistas, né? Então eles têm essa parada aí de tomar elixir e tal. Então sangue fraco. Não podem ser um potencial cliente do Dale. Mas teve morte na jogatina do Nômade? Morte que eu digo do assassino do Vergalhão, né? Foi todas na época aqui do Fabian. Consigo lembrar se teve. Preciso tomar um tônico da memória. Eu vi, hein? Eu vi essa palhaçada aí, hein?
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
So how's life?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
Well, they do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the top of center.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
I picked up this potion, sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
Sei.
Come on, Katsumi, please. This is my only lead to find a killer.
Oh, bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
I'll head off.
Sure.
Tá, o Katsumi diz que não...
Who else might have an inkling?
Katsumi diz que não sabe... Oh, meu Deus do céu, essas mesas... Katsumi diz que não sabe dessa dessas poção aí. Próximo. Vamos falar. Provavelmente deve ser o Tolly que vai dar alguma informação. Mas vamos falar com o Nico, que tá mais perto. Cara, eu não gosto do Tolly, cara. Alguma coisa nele me diz que ele é encrenqueiro. Alguma coisa tá me dizendo que ele não tá envolvido com coisa errada.
Hey, Nico.
Fabian!
Nico knew his apples from his oranges
Oxi.
when it came to less than legal trades.
You out on the trail.
What the hell?
Conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy.
O mapa abriu do nada, sozinho.
And their weather making machines? They sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet. Like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well... The Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
Prop. Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks.
Falei, é com o Tolly.
Good night.
O Tolly tá envolvido nessa parada, é certeza.
Nothing from friend. Go. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
O Tolly tá envolvido com esses assassinatos, velho. Não pode ser. Ele age de uma forma muito estranha.
Detective.
Tem nada pra pegar aqui.
Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, 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 Detective. He's such a charmer. So restrained and respectful and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters.
Must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
You really don't know who needs this elixir?
You're the detective. You tell me.
You must know something about the memory potion.
I got other things to worry about. You figure it out. That's what you're here for.
I'll see you later.
Have fun down those mean streets.
Tem que vasculhar a cabeça dele.
Let's have a peek, shall we? It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion.
Mas já foi de...
So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
Arrancada da cabeça do...
Willem was no...
das pessoas a resposta. Não queria me contar. Tive que pulsar a cabeça dele.
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
Oxi. Pensei que daria pra entrar aqui. Nem olhei se tinha alguma coisa lá em cima.
I had to find Willem's trick for getting into his head. I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
Nossa, que... Quem diria uma poção de telecinese onde eu preciso usar telecinese.
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else. Was the name Santiago?
The hunter? They called him the rebar killer in the dailies, didn't they? A long, long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy.
Você é o assassino?
So, just in case I forget to ask at some other point, are you the murderer?
Murderer? What murderer? Who's being murdered? I don't know about any murders.
I know you're a nervous Nelly, but all you gotta do is say yes or no. I'll believe you. Probably.
No!
It's fine. Our guy's got a strong head twist action, and it's most likely not kindred from what I've seen, so odds are against it being you. You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point. Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. Why does this matter to you?
Seus dias de tráfico de acabar.
Dale's dead. Your peck ghoulish dope dealer is no more. Ceased to beat. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
You couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
Eu tava pensando, se o cara leva a cabeça das vítimas,
There's no way he did this. But he was on the scene and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
se o cara leva a cabeça, porque como que o vampiro lá não consegue sentir o cheiro dele e ir atrás, né, da cabeça?
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
Who was he?
Exactly. That kind of thing. You know how to do this.
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
So, did you have a family, Chief? Before? By have, I don't mean a light snack on the way here. I mean, were you a member of a family group?
We've got a man in the sweatbox, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
Yeah. Isaac. I knew that. Yeah, I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
Tá bom, vamos
All right, I'll be listening.
ver quem
Let
que
me
é
know
o,
if you root out anything deeper.
Let's
que é
see
o,
what the little fella
o
had to
cara.
say. Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Confessa.
Just give me the facts, pal. Nice and neat.
I already gave my statement, Detective.
Says here, Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
Antes dele se transformar.
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place now. That is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella. Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
Huh? It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it. Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac? How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, we talked and then I left.
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella. The less you tell us, the more I think you're guilty of something.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull.
Eu ia ter que fuçar a mente dele.
Time for a breather, and maybe a change of tactic.
Eu tava pensando agora. Olha ele aqui. O cara que tá sentado aí na mesa. O cara matou a Rosalind. Só que a Rosalind era vampiro. E o cara que tá matando geral agora tá matando mortal. Matando pessoa, carniçal. Não tá matando vampiro, né? E a Rosalind era vampira.
Let's see what's going on in here. They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Ha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws. Just another couple of things.
I'm listening.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
You got no heartbeat and you stutter too much for a stiff. Tell me what you mean. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac, I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem.
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one. That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing. You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sorta controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you've said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking. So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar? I'm guessing? Kind of like a... You didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
Venda seus espelhos.
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, Detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
Então, a informação que a gente tem que o assassino pode ser basicamente um humano.
Realm? Where am I?
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
How?
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
O cara se explodiu.
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission, as we agreed. He gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the Gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No. No! Villain would never. He would never.
I am sorry, Sophia, for your loss. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... gardener... I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall. Sophia's still likely working in her lab. Hopefully she's holding up okay after the Willem fiasco. Reckon she could use a little less thinking and a little more listening this time, you know?
A Safia, falar com a Katsumi e falar com o Tolly. Beleza. Bom, galera, mas é isso. Eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de deixar o like para dar aquela força. Deixe um comentário e a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Um grande abraço. Até a próxima. Tchau!